allows the soul to speak, breaking chains the strong and weak.
First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourself. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to that.
Bowser, I feel like he has to be on my list.
Because he is
He's Bowser.
bondage daddy sexy.
Bondage daddy, but also like
Good
literal
father.
daddy.
Yeah.
You heard her.
I'm not repeating that.
And now it's time for Everybody Loves Hypnotoad.
I hope you guys realize that your like little gay cheer relationship thing has now bled over into other streams that I not only watch, but my own stream as well. Like people are demanding hypno chair, and I'm like, what the fuck is a hypno chair?
Dude, you need a chair. Yes.
I don't need a chair. That's the last thing I actually need. I will reiterate, I do not need a chair.
Well,
but the lore
there's an easier clip that can explain this if I could find it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You have clips for this? No.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This is what I did.
Cheers to the sky, stars so high, and here just size on the ceiling. The chair went to Mars, and now it's the feeling.
Going off screen.
3 hours later.
There he is. Hit by.
So let me get this straight. Hold on.
Did your chair break?
So how do I say this? So you told Smash that his clip needs to be short, and you got like a 20-minute montage of fucking chairs.
Okay, that was literally just for our stream, and Smash hadn't seen it yet.
That's insane.
That was amazing.
Hey, it worked. People loved it.
Dude, that was amazing. That was amazing. I was cracking up.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty hardcore. I didn't realize the lore for the cheer thing went that deep, but I guess yeah, now I understand.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man! Master does not like the way I eat muffins.
Okay, I'm sorry, but when I'm a normal person, you eat the muffin, you take bites, and you finish the muffin, and it has the wrapper, and you throw the wrapper out, and you're done. My wife eats it like in tiny little bites, and then bites the wrapper, and like bites pieces off of like on the wrapper.
What's wrong with eating the scraps?
It looks weird.
But there's literally no one else there. It's just you and me at breakfast.
It annoys me. Like literally, she like will bite it off, but she'll do it like a little squirrel. Like, it's like, stop it.
I'm enjoying the muffin.
Enjoy it quietly.
My voice is now starting to hurt. Hold on, I have a trick for that.
Oh.
Ricola. Oh, better. What?
Never do that again.
Ricola. Did it even pick me up?
It did, unfortunately.
All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking, and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too, or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
In the heart of chaos where agendas collide, master of the TDS and Raven stand side by side. Exploring the madness, we uncover the proof with sharp wit and insight. We're the voice of the truth. Welcome to Psycho-Synopsis, the dark side of the truth. Dive deep into the madness you cannot refute. Secrets of the asylum, come free your mind. Crazy or not, let us be your guide. Diving into the shadows where secrets reside. We'll tear down the facade of culture's villains can't hide. Wild theories and whispers in the dark. Join us on this journey, reignite the spark. So tune in and listen, let's spark the debate. With Master Lighting Raven, your salvation awaits.
Welcome, seekers of the asylum.
For those searching for salvation,
Or embracing the insane.
you have come to the right place. What's up?
Hey, everybody. So hopefully, last stream we had a bit of chompiness. Hopefully what I've done today has prevented that. So we'll see if that will stay true. How do I sound so far, honey?
So far, so good.
Yep. So hopefully we won't have any of that choppiness. We got a couple things to update on. You might be wondering, where are the new avatars? Well, we don't have them
yet.
Well, I would love to say yet, but the person appears to be backed up and said that they needed more time, which we're fine with. But apparently, like, they haven't even started, and it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit longer, guys.
Choppiness already?
No, there is not. I did not hear it. You are lying.
Are we having choppiness now?
I don't hear it.
I mean, we wouldn't hear it.
Did that chop?
It was for a second. Okay, look, there's gonna be only once for a second. So, am I blurry again?
No.
Apparently, I'm blurry.
I don't see any blurriness. Truly, I don't.
Let's do that. Did that work better?
What did you do?
I upped my bitrate just a bit.
Oh, I see no difference because there was nothing wrong to begin with.
We're going to just keep going because we can't spend the entire stream doing this, and I've done pretty much everything I can on my end to fix this. And at a certain point, you have to recognize that it's probably just StreamYard's being stupid. So we're just going to kind of move forward with the hope that it's just StreamYard being stupid.
Yeah.
But yes, so we don't have the avatars yet. They haven't even started, apparently. And we were hoping that they would have something to show us, and they had cleaned up images, and that's pretty much it. So
can't say we were not disappointed. We were.
So we'll keep you guys updated, but it looks like it might take just a bit longer. This person's supposed to be good. So I'm willing to wait.
Yeah, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice if she had told us that she was backed up, you know?
Yeah, that would have been nice beforehand. But yeah, aside from that, so we'll keep you updated on that. Aside from that, I don't think we really have anything else.
Yeah. I don't believe there's anything pressing.
Do you want to say the goal for today?
The goal for this week, if we hit 20 super chats, regardless of the price, we will tell you guys the story we were going to tell last week about the Cholent.
Yeah, which is a kind of stew. So we'll explain that. But let's get into the saying hi to the chat. I did notice there was an interesting chat that we will have to respond to. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it this time because we already gave the person our time last time and they didn't seem to care. So we'll get to that.
Yes. So beginning the chat timer in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Your local gotcha tuber, Lime, says, hi, all peeps.
Hello.
The Mace with Goth Lurk Kitty.
Hi.
The Great One is here, says, Diversity Officer clocking in. Hopefully all the technology works tonight. Good Goth Kitty plushies for Raven. Here's your clip.
Hashtag plushies for Raven.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
Okay. Let's keep on moving. Melkor says, wait, the Addams Family is being rebooted again? Is this a spinoff on the show or is it something else? Either way, I'm tired of everything entertainment being rebooted.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. It's basically an animated version of the... It's an animated reboot.
No, honey.
It's complicated.
Save it for the actual topic part.
Okay.
We don't have time.
Griffin of Might says, knowledge is power. Guard it well.
None shall find us wanting. Blood Ravens.
Russ Williams says, hail all, clocking in. Baked Buddhist with the heart. Imperial Will says, Imperial Will clocking in. Ain't no way Roblox will take responsibility. Yeah, I don't think they're going to.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, no, honey, I'm not spending extra time on them. Just saying, I agree.
Okay.
Clocking in, Thunder Kids says, clocking in, Master Raven, how's life? Honestly, never cared about Roblox, but I'm down to see it burn, especially given the fact that I've never let my future kids play, even if it's safe. Things are going okay. Wish the Avatar thing was better, but other than that, things are doing pretty okay. And the Roblox thing, look, we weren't really sure we were gonna cover it, but it's pretty wow. So
it's too big.
It's
too big. It's too big to not cover. So,
Merit 66 is clocking in.
hello.
T-Jazz Art and Comics says, hail the night shift.
Hi.
Asian Swordmaster says, put me in the ward today. I don't want to clock in. You don't have a choice. We do not offer paid overtime.
Just throw him in the pit of despair.
The Proc File says, good evening, folks. How are we all doing tonight? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Ashes says, good evening, friends. I hope everyone's doing well today. If you haven't done so already, please start taking care of yourselves. Your health is important and you are irreplaceable.
That is true.
Couldn't have said it better myself. GS Wolfwood says, feeling fine. Mermelade, who is very hard to determine that it is Mermelade because of the Clippy thing. If you're gonna do Clippy, like at least put like a hat or something on it so we could differentiate you guys. It's so hard to know.
You mean like you did earlier today?
Oh, you mean this? I made a version of myself as Clippy.
It's
because
so
I could.
Cute. So cute.
But yeah, Mermelade's here. Deku Leader says Deku clocking in and building Gundam model kits and watching Gundam plus Yu-Gi-Oh. Sounds cool to me. Banana Jones says this minor scandal turned major real quick. But
Indeed.
Foot Potter Dicker Miller says hello.
Hi.
Storm Reigns is clocking in.
Hello.
Paladin Demos says something about Warhammer, so I'll just say this in
Nobody
response.
cares. Nobody cares.
JPS is clocking in with another ear infection. Good evening, everyone.
Take care of that ear infection, sir.
Youngblood Race is clocked in. Even met new Eldritch Horrors in the Ward. Those were special. You just ruined it for everybody. Okay, so this next one we're going to address just shortly, but we're going to address it quickly. So pause the timer just for a second, honey. We're not going to spend long on this.
One moment, please. Paused. What's up?
Sachu Kocho says, instead of talking about this reboot, you should talk about the YouTube decision on AI and other things. But since Raven works at that park place, you have to cover what matters more to Pro. Lost respect for both of you. Screw you. So I want to say this to you.
Oh my God.
Sachu Kocho, you wrote we last stream took the time to actually respond to you and give you our reasoning. And rather than listen to that, you wrote a giant rambling thing about how we're secretly controlled by WDW Pro, which was never the case. And to me, what it sounds like it all boils down to is that you're upset that we're not covering things that you think that we should be covering. Well, you see, the easy way to solve this problem is look at the channel name. The channel's called Gothic Therapy, not Sachu Kocho. So if you would like to go talk about that, please, by all means, go make your own channel and talk about it. We will talk about what we want to, and it's not because we're controlled by another YouTuber. If you look back at our content, you will see that we have always talked about Wednesday. We have always talked about what we wanted to talk about, regardless of whether it was the main thing that people wanted to talk about. And so if we're choosing to talk about stuff, it's not because we're secretly controlled by another YouTuber. It might be that it's things that we're more passionate about. And if that is something that you don't like, you are welcome to leave. But if you're going to get upset, at least try and address some of the time that we took last stream to address these things and explain our actual reasoning, and not give us a giant rambling response about how we're secretly controlled by a YouTuber network or whatever just because Raven works for that park place. That's not the case at all. But if that's what you need to believe to make yourself feel better at the end of the day, you do you. Let us know when the Sachu Kocho channel is available and going to be covering this stuff, because I'm sure it'll be riveting stuff.
Otherwise, you're just delusional. We said
Yeah,
no.
I don't understand what that
seriously,
was.
We said no. That's that. Why can't people leave us alone? We're not covering it.
And here's the reason, honey. I'll tell you the reason. And I'm going to be a little mean right now, okay? I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but I am going to say this because it's the truth, okay? We do great work when it comes to digging up stuff. So clearly people want us to cover it because they want us to dig up the stuff behind the scenes and bring it to light. That's fair. But you know what? We don't do YouTube for a living.
And if you want us to do that, then just come out and say so. Don't just say, "Oh, you should cover it." If you want us to cover it for a specific reason, why aren't you saying that? And either way, we're still going to say no, because YouTube is not a full-time job for us like most other YouTubers. We do YouTube as a hobby. We have real life outside of YouTube and other things to do outside of YouTube. We don't always have the time to do all of those research exposés.
And do you guys, like, some of them people seem to think that, like, we could crank out these stuff, whatever. Do you realize that some of the videos that we made took months to make? I don't really have the time right now to dig into this stuff. And if you took 5 minutes of your own time and used a special little handy feature called Google, you might find some of the information yourself.
It's really not that hard.
We're not going to spend ages on this, then I'm sure they'll be mad in the comments again. But you know what? If you don't like what we cover here, you are not obligated to stay here. And you say you lost respect for us. Well, I would actually counter that by saying that you never had respect for us if something this silly could get you to say something like that.
What he said.
But yeah, let's move on. You ready to restart the timer?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, resume.
3M5000 says it's safe to say that Kim's a potential furry. I guess it's somewhat safe. Jeremy U's review says Hypno is angry at the chair gag. Yep. Nev G reposted the stream on X. Thank you.
Indeed.
The Fishoso Corner says hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Jose Taco says must be a good muffin. Is there any other kind? Well, I mean, I'm sure there's bad muffins, but I wouldn't eat them.
It's a double chocolate muffin. Even better.
Reaper Knights is clocking in.
Hi.
It's Kitty says I clocked out of my job IRL to clock into the night shift. Well, you're right on time, so you won't get paid. You won't. We're not going to pay you overtime, but you're right on time. Let's see. Servant of God says no choppiness on my end. Hope so. Trevlonk says needs more fiber. Vowels no vowels says if they're backed up, send them some more suppositories. But Fastos Solis says hail the Emperor the night shift. Whatever.
The Emperor protects the night shift. Oh, that's ironic.
Whatever. Rosie says no blur master to TDS. Cosgrove says you're fine TDS. Okay, good. Reaper Jones says I've kind of seen that one coming. A contributor is of one person. I'll take time. I don't really understand what you said there, but sounds
okay.
Cool. Odin Dark says hail the night shift clocking in late. You're right on time. Chris Styles says good evening, Master Raven. Clocking. And hope you're well. Ref says hope I'm not late clocking in. I have cookies.
Cookies are welcome. Depends on the cookies.
Netflix foreign says
if they're I'm just gonna say this quick. If they're oatmeal raisin cookies, we will throw you in the pit.
Netflix foreign says say no to KOSA and Screen Act trying to use Roblox as a pretense. Fair enough. Link says someone should short the Roblox shares if they have a margin account. No paid overtime. That sucks.
Okay.
Clippy RB. We are all, dude, I love it. We're all Clippy. Everybody's saying. Are we going to have a Raven Clippy too? No. I just made it for fun. Rent free. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care about the Clippy stuff. It was before my time.
Roblox Butter be jailed. Well, I don't think we're going to see that because these people tend to have a lot of power. This person again, did this person send you message over Discord? Also, I remembered you posted this on Twitter. I did, but I posted it and I also covered their name because contrary to popular belief, I'm not the kind of person who wants to harm anybody. But I guess that apparently we did something wrong by not covering what they wanted us to. Kat Tristan says free schlep. I agree. Oliver Adams says, hail everybody. I like that one. Your profile picture. Hold on.
We did.
Wait,
just
how
get
did
a very,
Satchel know where Raven works? It is public knowledge, but we don't just cover stuff
literally-
just because of that.
It's literally in my profile. That I say I write for that park place under a certain name.
Peter, oh me out. The month is pretty long. Okay. Yeah, it is a long time. It's taken me a lot of time to make these exposed stuff. So that's the thing. Like, it takes a lot of work. So, Jizz the Jizz is late, and the saying goes, nobody cares about Warhammer. He said it, not me. Let's see who else is here. Sorry, it's been a long day. I've been through hell playing BF6, which is good, but it's been infested with cheaters and busy with IRL work stuff. That's fine. Appreciate it.
How is Battlefront?
Hey, LMAO, cookies and Jack Daniels, says Jose. Yep. I think we got through everybody. We actually have Hallucinations of Opal Dragon, says late, but I made it after missing too many streams over on Odyssey. Sorry about missing prior stream. My brain is broken.
Hi, Odyssey! And if your brain is broken, then you're in the right place. This is the asylum, after all.
Well, that's where broken brains go, I guess. So I think we're good, right?
Yes.
And hopefully everything sounds good still, I hope.
I think so. You only went blurry maybe once?
This is so annoying. Literally before the stream, it was perfectly stable signal. And now it's like, oh, it's only unstable now. Have
It's
fun.
probably because we're now live.
Whatever. Let's get to the super chats.
Yes. We also still have... I'll cancel the timer. We still had a minute left.
Well, we
Servant
kind of
of-
caught up with everything.
It's true. Servant of God has been a member for 9 months. 9 months, and oh boy, Roblox and Minecraft sued? Wait, since when was Minecraft sued?
I apparently he explained in this.
For Servant of God for a 5. So it's just been known today, but Mojang is being sued for the stuff that, it turns out, may be illegal in both the European Union and the US, aka right to jail. Interesting.
Oh boy.
Ah.
I could have chosen a better topic for our poll then.
Baked Buddhist for 2, master of the paperclip.
That's true.
The Mace for 2, unable to attend, will catch the rebound. Well, thank you for stopping by anyway. And Jake Randall for $10, Goat Stream.
Hey, Jake. You didn't have to do that.
What? He said goat.
What are you doing?
I'm bang. He said goat. Get it? Get it? Just give me the back kitty. I regret nothing.
Okay. But I'm so glad for Jake, because Jake Randall is a YouTuber you guys might know. He actually got locked out of his YouTube and his Twitter account, and he's got his YouTube channel back, but he wasn't getting his Twitter back, and he finally did recently. So I'm really happy for him. Good, nice to see you here, Jake. But you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. And we have one more?
Ashes for 2. Warhammer 40k stream starts when? We need this. Whenever
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
That Master will not allow it. Unless someone else wants to invite me onto a stream. In which case I'd be happy to join.
That was worth it.
He laughed at first.
Everybody's
welcome.
flipping. Clip Goat Raven. Okay, you could stop now. The joke was dead. The joke is dead. You killed it.
No! I do what I want!
Okay. Yes, you've made that abundantly clear. All right. So I think we're good, right? We got through everything?
Yes, I believe we have.
All right. We got some topics to cover. So this next topic is the first topic, and it's going to be a big one because we're going to actually go straight from that topic into game therapy rather than media therapy, because we have a 7-minute clip from these people like involved with Roblox talking about this too.
Quite
so
damning.
we're going to
It's
react
quite
to that as well.
And it's quite damning.
hopefully the connection's good because, as I said, it was working fine before. It doesn't seem to be liking it now. But yeah, I think we're ready to move on to.
Yep, I believe so. Roll the clip.
All right. First topic, starting now. On Roblox, he hunted. 6 predators caught.
But Roblox struck back, protecting them not.
Now the media calls, but Roblox won't act.
They twist and they turn, refusing to backtrack. Dun dun dun!
Why do you always do that?
Because it's fun.
I guess I can't argue with that. All right. Well, on a more serious note, we're talking today about Roblox. Now, I'll be completely honest here. I have never played Roblox, nor do I have any inclination to do so.
Nor have I. I always used to think it was just knockoff Lego.
It kind of does look that way. You think it does. But the biggest issue that we've this been going on with this is not just because it was very much a kid's game, but unfortunately, there's been a lot of discussion about Roblox lately because Roblox has always had a problem with certain adults who are admirers of children. That's the nicest way of saying it.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Well, how else do you want to say it?
I don't know. PDF files?
We can do that, I guess. PDF files. It sounds so weird to say.
I know, but how else do you there's no other way to say it in a way that doesn't sound as weird or hesitant.
I mean, to be fair, PDF files and what I said both sound weird, but regardless. So they've always had this problem, and there's been a YouTuber named Schlep who has been notorious for finding predators, and Schlep himself was actually groomed at a young age by someone involved with Roblox itself.
Surprise, surprise.
But this all escalated when Schlep was not only banned from Roblox, but he was sent a cease and desist from the Roblox Corporation because of what he was doing. Now, Schlep, what he was doing was he was going and having, hiring people, like doing a sting operation. Like going on there and having people pretend to be children to kind of see what people were doing because there were some sexually explicit games and things like that really wasn't for kids. And it was a notorious place for PDF files to hang out. And because he did this, he decided, instead of taking what he had to say and, going, oh my gosh, this is a huge problem, we got to fix this, Roblox decided, no, Schlep is the problem.
Unfortunately. And if you put free Schlep in your bio on Roblox, you get an instant ban. For some reason.
But this blew up into a huge thing where Roblox actually had to make a statement. What statement did they make? We're not wrong, you're wrong.
As they always do.
That they basically said that, vigilantes were causing the very problems they were solving, and it's bad and whatever. And the thing is, nobody says that there aren't people on there, trying to do stuff who maybe don't do it well. But Schlep has done well, right? Gotten 6 people arrested. And this is a known problem. You have to literally be sticking your head in the ground to not know what's going on here. And so, I mean, you can tell me, honey. I mean, we would never played Roblox, but it was kind of known that Roblox was a place for this kind of stuff.
I didn't know until this got brought up, but it probably was somewhere in the background of my brain.
You always heard whispers about people doing this kind of stuff. To be fair,
like I just said, it was probably somewhere in the background of my brain.
Well, to be fair, a lot of places, especially chat rooms and stuff like that offer this kind of stuff, will have people.
They have a lot of PDF files. It's a known fact, and they always pretend to be children so that they can take advantage of real children. It's a known thing that happens on pretty much every website ever.
Yes, but Roblox is notorious for it because of how many children play this game. And Roblox has been trying every way possible to not accept responsibility for this, which is what made it even worse. Because Roblox is kind of like, okay, no, we don't have to listen to you. You're wrong, and this is why. And they have done some crazy things to try and not take responsibility. For example, sending a cease and desist, making a video, which we will be addressing at some point. But it got so bad that it's being picked up by mainstream media, and the state of Louisiana is filing a lawsuit against Roblox
for this exact thing.
And Roblox, again, you'd think at this point, with all the backlash, Roblox, any normal, sane people would be going, maybe we don't agree how this was carried out. Maybe. To make a case for it, right? But clearly there's something here, and we need to do something, right? We can't just ignore it. No. Roblox response to this, I don't know if people have heard about this development, but Roblox is considering making 18-plus games now.
Even though they already have public bathroom simulators. Yes, that is a thing.
That's been removed now. But keep in mind, they are deciding that instead of dealing with their known predator problem, when they have people on the platform willing to help them, right, and are giving them information and are getting people arrested, no, we have to get rid of the people who find the predators. And then instead of getting rid of the predators, we have to make 18-plus rooms so the predators can get away with it?
People lie about their age all the time. Adults pretend to be children and children pretend to be adults. You're not going to solve anything with this.
They literally refused to look into these reports. And their reasoning, well, in the realm of AI, all of this stuff could be fake.
Which is the lamest excuse ever. You have access to all of the chat rooms and backlogs.
Well, also, I would argue, so isn't it your job then to determine if it's truth or not?
You would think so, but no, they are lazy and incompetent fools.
They are allowing Roblox to become a mainstream thing for PDF files to literally not only groom children, but get them off platform where Roblox can't monitor them. And their response is basically, no, we're not out of touch, you are.
Sigh. Why does this always have to happen? Why is the world so messed up?
I honestly don't know, but this is disgusting. At a certain point, you'd think even people who are clearly being purposely ignorant, which honestly, at a certain point, you have to look at this and go, like, Roblox is clearly, and I'm saying this, I'm going to say alleged, okay, because I'm not trying to get in trouble, but they're defending PDF files.
Yeah, pretty much. No, not pretty much.
Intentionally or not.
That's what they're doing. That is literally what they're doing.
I don't have words. Look, maybe, look, I always try to play devil's advocate. Maybe at first they thought this was the right course of action, right? Maybe they decided this was the best course of action or whatever. But after the backlash, at the very least, first off, this wasn't the correct course of action. I want to make that clear. But let's say they thought this was the correct course of action, saw the backlash and went, you know what, guys, you're right, we screwed up. But no, they're like, no, triple down, quadruple down. What? What are you doing?
Being idiots, clearly. You're not saving face by doing this, Roblox. You're only making yourselves look worse. They don't realize that, though, do they?
I have no words, and Schlepp is trying. Actually, it's gotten. Hansen is also working with Schlepp to make a thing about Roblox. Now, I will throw some shade at Chris Hansen and say, please do not put it behind a paywall.
Yeah, that will be dumb.
If you put it behind a paywall like you like to do, it will not work the way that we want it to. I would hope he has enough dignity for that. But regardless, this is blowing up into a mess, and it's not slowing down. Every time they come out and say something, they are making it worse. And it is going to continue. And we will continue to report on this. Obviously, this is a huge problem. And Roblox, again, if you wanted to argue, look, it's out of our platform, we don't have as much jurisdiction, that's fine. But you need to do something. You can't just say, there's no problem here.
Because there obviously is. And if you're not addressing the problem, then perhaps that means you are part of the problem.
And if people are addressing the problem for you, then that not only means that there are people there willing to help you, but it means that they're doing the work you should be doing. If they're able to do it, then why don't you have a team doing it?
It's not a great look. Not at all.
Oh, it's AI, we can't tell. Well, it seems like Schlepp has no problem with it. Maybe you should ask him what he does.
Hire him. He'll save your company.
No, we have to ban him. Cease and desist.
Fools.
Save the children. This is ridiculous.
Quite. I think that's a good place to stop.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, people are agreeing. But guys, it's gotten even worse. Because this is not where this ends. As I said, it's an ongoing thing. But the people involved with Roblox came out with a 48-minute video going over this, and we've taken out 7 minutes, and we're going to react to it.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I mean, Master was already reacted to it on his own. I was in the middle of making dinner, so I didn't really hear much of it. So, anyway, I think we got a few supers.
Yeah, what's going on? Is someone doing something in the Discord?
You got tagged in a very creepy meme.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other thing.
Oh yeah, people saying that you are looking a little blurry, and you only and during this segment you only cut out once or twice.
I didn't mean people were saying we're blurry. I meant in the Discord. Are people? It looked like there was a troublemaker in the Discord.
Yes, they took care of it.
Okay, good. Because honestly, I really don't understand why people get so mad that we choose not to cover something. If your response is to be a nuisance and get angry, then what? That doesn't actually make us want to do.
If you're going to, if that's going to be your response, then why are you here?
Yeah. Also, do you think that's going to make us more inclined to deal with you? Also, how do I look now? Did I make it less blurry?
Yes, you look much better now.
Okay, because I upped my thing. I don't want to. But yeah. So there's more to this, as I said. The biggest issue we have is that the people involved with this have come out and made a video. We've clipped out 7 minutes that we are going to react to. Now, honey, here's the question. Was I blurry before? Was I actually blurry?
Yeah.
Well, because I would like to lower my thing back down because I'd like to make sure that there's not as much of a problem with this video in case. So if I do this...
Do you want me to lower my... Do you want me to lower my
No, hold on.
resolution?
If I do this,
now
does
you're
this
blurry.
change anything?
You're blurry now?
I'm blurry?
A little bit? What did you do?
I turned down... That's really weird. I do not know why it's doing that.
It must be StreamYards. Maybe we need to share
It's not. It's not. I can... Here, watch this. Better?
What'd you do? I don't see a difference.
Did I become less blurry?
Maybe? I don't know. Do you want me to just turn down my resolution?
But why am I having a problem?
Maybe because you're the one doing everything and everything is running on your computer and I'm just along for the ride, so to speak?
This any better?
You sound better, but I don't see any difference. Here, let me lower mine.
Am I blurry, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to fix it there should be a way to fix it pretty easily.
Okay.
So
Then we should go into the supers and into game therapy.
yes, but am I fixed now?
No.
Okay, I'll be right back. I learned a way to fix this. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. So, I really hate that this happens. We both do. We thought we fixed it. Turns out we haven't actually fixed it. I think it's because you have everything open on your computer and you handle all of the streaming stuff. You look better, though.
Did it fix?
Looks like it. Sounds like it too.
But why is So I look fine.
Now you do, yeah.
Because I just refreshed it. It's clearly StreamYards. But now we're okay. Okay, so we're gonna go into the actual video. Hopefully, it won't be a problem. Okay.
Supers first.
Oh yes.
Ashes for $2. Every PDF file needs to mate with the wood chippers. Not just those, atomic bombs. Atomization is a terrible way to go. Baked Buddhist has been a member for 2 months, trying to come up with any excuse they can to shove off responsibility and see what sticks. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's pretty much the best way to say it.
And Son Nig Woo for $1.99. Myrrh. Nice goat picture. And Thunderkid, thoughts on your meme? That was horrifying. Never do it again.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm a little more worried about what was going on in the Discord, but okay. Let's move on. I hope that this video doesn't break. But we got 7 minutes of the people in charge of Roblox basically saying that there is no problem here and explaining how they do things, which is very counterintuitive to what they are claiming. So let's get into game therapy then. Ready?
Do it.
All right.
Okay,
Hopefully this doesn't break.
Hopefully it doesn't buffer. It was fine in the back room before we went live, so hopefully it'll stay that way.
I doubt it.
And I probably just jinxed it.
Thanks.
Off by
You're
saying
welcome.
that both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart.
You'd think that people inside Roblox would also have that, but clearly not.
Hmm.
We all want to keep Roblox safe. You know, we share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
You played
Did
so
you
close
now?
attention
Did
you
you
did
really?
nothing.
Yeah. Did you really pay attention, or were you just turning a blind eye?
So you paid super close attention and then went, you know what? This is a bad idea. This is bad. We should do nothing.
Sounds like YouTube.
We looked at what they were saying. We looked at what they were reporting. And all of that went into our moderation system so that we
Ha! X'd it out. I don't believe you, sir.
could go and identify bad actors on the platform and take them off, and bad content on the platform. But then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies.
Oh, okay.
How?
So the people doing the jobs that you should be doing were doing it the way you didn't want. So did you reach out to them and say, hey, could you do it differently?
I doubt it.
What's that? You didn't.
What a
So
shock.
let me get this straight. You didn't like the way they were doing things. And rather than, I don't know, try to work with them to do it the way that you felt that you needed to do it, you decided, nope, ban them, cease and desist.
Typical.
Not very smart people in charge of Roblox, I see.
Clearly. Continue.
And so let me explain like what that means.
Please do.
They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child. And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults.
So, in other words, they were pretending to be the same people that are already on the platform.
Yeah.
So they were fine doing the job that you should have been doing and weren't doing. Okay, just trying to be clear. You're saying that they were going on, they were doing sting operations, which is something that you guys should have a team to do if you know your site has this problem. But you didn't do that, and so they decided to do it, and you didn't like that. That's what I'm getting from you so far.
Why did you not like it, sir? Why was it a problem, eh?
If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of take a look at this stuff?
Wait. So you have historical records of all the chats on Roblox, and yet some guy who doesn't have those is doing a better job at finding the people than you are.
Shocking.
So wait. So a guy who doesn't have access to those logs is finding the bad people on the platform, and you guys who have access to those are not finding them at all. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's what you're hearing. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this. Blind eye turning.
So somebody with less resources than you have is doing a better job than you are, and
they're
not
tantruming.
Able to do that.
Yeah, it seems like they're freaking out about it. Are they embarrassed or something else? I don't know. It's very suspicious.
It almost seems like they're trying to protect someone. Hey,
Hmm.
you know what's weird, honey? I want to bring this up again. Didn't Flep start doing this because he was groomed by someone who actually worked at Roblox?
Yes, I believe so.
So, just makes me wonder, you know, are you protecting predators, or are you protecting the predators that allegedly are within your own organization?
Or both. I don't know. Let's continue.
Just saying, like.
Yeah, so unlike other social media and communications platforms, we don't encrypt anything, and we have systems that are monitoring for this type of behavior. So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms.
You mean like all the PDF files have been doing on your platform for ages now?
Which is how it always works.
So let me get this straight. They are trying to get these people off platform like these adults on your platform are trying to do to children, and have successfully done multiple times, and you've done nothing. And you're admitting that you have access to the logs, so you can see these people who are trying to get people off platform. And you just decided, nah, not our responsibility if it's off platform.
Not a good look, dude. Not a good look.
We just supply the parts for the bomb. We don't make the bomb.
Not a good look, dude. Not a good look.
We just make sure we load the parts for the bombs on trains that allow the trains to go off of our station, but we don't actually build the bomb. Wow.
Let's keep
Other
going.
platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
So they would go off platform, catch people being PDF files, record it and give it to the police, who you should be giving it to, and then they would let you know.
Are you saying you wanted the people to let you at Roblox know first so that you could hide the evidence?
No, it's so they could decide whether or not it was actually the case. Because if it's not on platform, honey, it's not their problem. As I said, they didn't build the bomb, so they just supplied all the parts.
That's not any better, is it?
Nope.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number
the PDF files in your platform do violate this policy all the time.
Literally just by being there.
two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action.
Hate to break this to you, bud, but when you catch a PDF file, you go to the police.
Because it is a crime. For a reason.
No. You should come to Roblox first so we can decide. Us and the mighty Roblox can decide whether it's a problem or not. What?
Wow. This just gets worse. Worse.
Look, if you felt that people were not going about it the way that you felt that they should be, then your first response should have been to reach out to those people, because you knew how to reach out to them. They were sending you the stuff. You could have reached out and said, hey, we appreciate what you're doing, but can we try a different way of doing it? Can we try this? Can we work together with you?
That would have been a better response.
No, you're violating our policy. You're bad.
Let's keep going.
All of those things are against our policies. And all of those things make it more difficult for us to keep the platform safe. So
you're not keeping it safe to begin with.
People doing your jobs better than you are the problem at making your platform difficult. Again, all you had to do, if you felt that it was being reported incorrectly, it wasn't like he wasn't reaching out to you, right? He was doing that. So if you felt he was doing it incorrectly, all you had to do was go, hey, Schlep, we appreciate what you're doing. We don't like the way you're doing it. Can you do it this way? Can you report it that way? I guarantee you've never done that.
No, I doubt it too.
Well, I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
And wait. Okay. So did you give them a warning? You said you noticed they were doing this all in good faith, right? So you would go, oh, these people have done some great work and everything, but now they're doing it in a way we don't like. So maybe we should reach out to them and tell them how to do it.
And instead they did not do that.
No. We can't do that. We have to ban them.
Wow. Just keep digging yourself a deeper hole.
To think about comprehensively behind the scenes. Text conversation on Roblox is going through AI and detection and filtering.
You are literally putting your unscripted you're literally having AI monitor your text, and human beings are doing a better job at finding the stuff for you.
Who don't even have access to said stuff.
You are literally... Okay, I'm going to tell it what it is. You guys are being lazy. You're having AI do the job that you should be doing. And then when someone else is like, hey, I'm willing to do this job for you, you're like, well, you're not doing it the way we want you to. So banned, cease and desist. That's it.
Sigh. But yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate.
Our AI didn't flag it, so it must not be a problem.
I have no words.
And arguably the internal efforts at Roblox, not just with AI, but with our own teams and research teams, are obviously much larger, if not, orders of magnitude, what would be possible from an outside thing.
You have teams and people who do this, then why aren't you helping them?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You didn't even once reach out to him.
It just keeps getting worse.
We have a large number of investigators that are looking for violative activity. We have
all of them.
Because clearly they're not doing their jobs.
If you have a large team of investigators and they aren't doing the job for you, and this person in his room is doing a better job than you need to fire all of them.
And maybe then yourself. Like, seriously, maybe go jump into a fire in Minecraft.
In Roblox. Is there fire in Roblox? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
over 100 different machine learning or AI pipelines that are running looking for activity.
You have 100? Okay, so your investigators are AI.
Your system is screwed.
Okay, dude, I'm going to take you to school for a minute because I'm really mad now, okay?
Oh,
I'm going
boy,
to take you
here
to
we go.
freaking school, okay? You ready? Class is in session.
Begin.
Here's what you need to know. AI is great. It can be used for a lot of different things, and it can also be abused. That is how AI has always worked. However, AI has a fatal flaw, and the flaw is called hallucinations. When an AI is faced with a situation that they do not understand or they do not know how to deal with, they will make it up.
This is true.
So you are telling me that your elite team of investigators are hundreds of AI who can literally make up crap when they can't find stuff, and that's better than a human being who doesn't have to do that?
So they claim.
Wow. You are incompetent. You should be fired. Holy crap. You are so incompetent.
Quite. Shall we keep going?
Give me a minute.
Yes, dear.
Oh,
You'll
boy.
be okay. You're okay.
I can't even. This is so terrible.
And we report a lot of stuff to law enforcement when we find stuff that crosses a line and becomes illegal.
From your AI, hate to break it to you, bud, but you've probably been doing a worse job, because guess what? What if the AI decided it made up something and you said, yep, this checks out, let's get this person arrested, and they went to jail and it turned out they did nothing wrong? Oopsie.
Yep, sounds accurate.
So let me get this straight. Not only are you not good at catching predators, you also catch make-believe predators that don't actually exist, because you use AI.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
And, you know, one of the things is when we report stuff to law enforcement, yes, we don't publicize that. And we don't publicize it mainly because we want law enforcement to make the decision.
So you don't publicize it because you want law enforcement to make the decision. So when Schlepp goes to law enforcement to make the decision before telling you, he is doing it correctly then.
Yeah, because he's also not making it public at first, right?
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
About what is illegal and what is not. And we leave it up to them. You know, we don't want to pass judgment on our own without getting law enforcement involved. And that's why we're quiet about those things.
No, it's because you're defending people.
You don't want to pass judgment, then why are you banning people?
Also, hate to break it to you, bud, but doesn't it, you said against your own policy is trying to move conversations off platform, correct?
That's what he said.
So it doesn't matter whether they were doing it for good reasons or not. You should be banning them all, right? It's against your policy.
That's what logic would dictate.
You don't have to wait. Congratulations. It's not your job. You just have to ban them.
So it would seem.
Yeah, I would also add on the sort of policy violations on the platform and our concerns for the harm to the community. You know, these actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly were harmed in that process, right?
If they weren't responding, they weren't harmed. This is simple logic. You guys are dumb.
This person has no logic. She even looks like an idiot.
There is no logic, only Zool.
She has a literal derp face.
Yeah,
violating our policies. They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What?
How? Elaborate, please.
They're doing the things that bad people do on our platforms, but they're bad, not the people who are actually doing it.
Error. Logic not found.
They were harassing people and creeping them out.
Okay, wait. You said they were harassing people, but you also said that people didn't respond. If they didn't respond, how are they being harassed?
A good question, dear.
And we can't endorse harm and policy violations on the platform for any reason, even if it's well-intentioned. That's just...
Did you try to reach out to Schlepp and tell him this?
No.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually try to fix the problem. You just banned him and then sent him a cease and desist.
That's what it seems.
It's not something that we want to allow on the platform. And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes...
Didn't you just say that that's what you wanted?
I'm so confused.
Didn't she just say that she wanted the police to determine this stuff? And now they're saying, oh, we don't actually want them to do that.
The other guy, I think, said he wanted the police to determine it.
Seems obvious to folks in the community, really is just much more complicated on the back end. And we want to really arm law enforcement with the information that they need to do their job. And that's what we do when we engage with them.
I would...
So
do you, though? Do you
Schlepp
really?
So, in other words, you wanted Schlepp to send the stuff to you first so you could decide and figure out who it was to make sure it wasn't any of your buddies, allegedly, and then you could send the people who weren't part of your little cabal over to the police. Is that correct?
That's what it sounds like.
You wanted to screen what he was sending over so you could pick and choose who's the offenders. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, too.
Urge caution for people who, try to assess what's going on just by what they see on social media here, because there's so much more going on behind the scenes.
Don't listen to social media, guys. Even though there's bunches of people coming out and saying all this stuff, don't listen to them. You should listen to us.
Because we are the moral arbiters
of this.
I do want to go a little bit deeper into one of the things that Eliza was talking about, which is that oftentimes we see reports in the media of somebody saying, hey, there was this person on Roblox and here's what they did on another social media platform. Here's screenshots of like what they said in another place. We welcome all of those reports. All of those reports help us do a better job. But before we can act, we need to independently verify what we see. Now, activity that happens on Roblox, we can verify it. We have the law.
I highly doubt that.
Quite.
We have all kinds of data. But activity that happens on other platforms is problematic. It's problematic because sometimes that activity on the other platforms isn't violative of the other platform's standards. Not only...
It doesn't matter if they are using your platform to get children over to other platforms, and on that platform they're not violating things, you are still responsible. It's okay, guys. We're just giving the bombs to the terrorists. They're in Tehran or whatever, and I'm not trying to throw shade at it, but in that place, it's not illegal to make bombs, so it's okay.
Shirking responsibility.
Oftentimes, that is private communication that we don't have access to.
That's why he went to the police.
And also why these people are taking things off of your platform so that you don't see stuff. Am I wrong?
And
yeah.
And people say, well, gee, like, look, it's my screenshot. Like, why don't you trust me? I just took the screenshot. I'm sending it to you. But I would say, especially in today's world of generative AI content, you could imagine what might happen if we started acting on evidence that was presented to us that's collected on somebody else's platform.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So
You admitted that you are using AI to investigate your chat logs. But then you're also saying, well, we can't trust any information that's not on our platform because it could be made with AI. You mean the same AI that you're using to police your own platform?
that sounds very contradictory.
We can't verify it. It might be AI. By the way, AI, can you verify this for us? Herp-a-derp.
I don't get people.
I cannot believe you just said that. You just undermined your entire point. You were saying, well, we use AI, a big team of AI, to help us do this stuff. Also, we can't verify things outside because it could be AI. But you are using AI to run your system now.
Yeah, very contradictory, as I said.
You are literally using AI to scan your logs to find this stuff, which it, by the way, is not doing a good job of. Just want to make that clear. But then you're also
Clearly.
saying, well, we can't verify stuff because people could be using AI. Well, guess what? They'd be right in line with you then, wouldn't they? Because that's what you're doing too. You're a bunch of lazy, disgusting people, and you undermined your entire point with this. You are responsible for everything that happens on your platform, and you are also responsible for what, not just what happens on your platform, but what happens off of your platform when it is started by your platform.
That's pretty much what I said, but you said it better.
As I said, if you are a company that delivers parts that could be made into a bomb, you cannot be surprised when someone makes it into a bomb. Well, it doesn't matter. It just might be AI. That explosion, it's fake. Oh my
That's how it
God, I'm
works.
so angry.
Should we stop then, or should we keep going?
I need a minute. I need a minute.
Okay. We're gonna take a short reprieve. So who else is fuming? I'm going to guess everybody. Been a while since Master got that mad. I think the last time Master got this mad was the Games for Diversity debacle. And look how that turned out. You okay, honey?
I'm furious.
I don't blame you, but are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine, but I cannot believe.
Did you go grab chocolate?
No, I cannot believe.
What you're hearing, yeah. What?
You should see what the Proctophos that this Asian sword master made.
Oh?
Made some art.
I love it. I've always wanted a horn headband. Master won't let me get one though. Plus, I have a beanie, so I can't really wear headbands anymore.
Where did you post that?
It's in Art Therapy. But it's probably also on Twitter.
I want to find it on. No, not that. I was looking for what Asian Swordmaster posted.
Hi, Puffer.
Ah, there he is. I'm so mad. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Let's get this finished.
Yeah, we should at least see it through.
And we can't do that. That would be a significant risk to the community, and a significant risk in particular to the most popular people on the community who end up being targets of this type of activity.
Oh boy. Was that all of it?
Yep.
Or did you turn it off?
That was all of it. There was this video was 48 minutes, guys. I just took the juicy parts.
Ooh-ah. That was a very damning 7-minute clip.
I have no words.
Yeah, like I said, when you stepped out for a minute, the last time you got this mad was, I think, Games for Diversity.
It's funny because there are people who got mad at us for making that video, which is kind of funny.
Oh, then they'll get mad at us for this video too.
I want to see over here on Odyssey, Hallucinations of Opal Dragon is saying that we should check his hard drive, and that Sanjay Hura is saying that we're not wrong, and that 1984 is not supposed to be a guide.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be a warning.
I cannot believe how I would have never made that. That video was awful. That
wow.
video, honestly, this video, like anybody making a case against them can literally take this video and be like, Your Honor, evidence.
Your Honor, please, if you would.
No, they'd
turn
be like,
your
gotta be like,
attention-
what did you mean by this?
Your Honor, if you would turn your attention to Exhibit A. Yeah, quite damning.
I have no words. This is just absolutely
appalling.
Yeah, I have no words. I'm just mad. I'm just very angry.
Go get some chocolate, dear.
No, I'm okay. I'm very mad because that guy literally undermined his entire argument. It's AI. We can't verify it because of AI. By the way, we use AI to verify whether or not people are doing bad things on our platform.
That's so contradictory.
You can't have it both ways, dude. Also, AI, as I've said, can hallucinate. It will make up an answer if it can't find one. That is how AI works.
Unfortunate, but true.
Let's see. Let's get some super chats.
Yes. Servant of God for $2. They don't get how bad this video looks, do they? No, clearly they do not.
ChatGPT, could you give me a 48-minute video script that I can make myself look like we're not contradicting ourselves? Sure thing, buddy.
Wrong.
Want us to moderate your platform for you? Need some help? Need some help?
That was good. That was good.
Looks like you're having trouble moderating your platform. Need some help?
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Servant of God for another 2. Reminder, Schlepp's mom had to sue them before. Gee, I wonder why. No shade to them. That's not meant to be mean, but yeah. Proctopile for 2. I'm sending my eye bleach. We will all need it after that.
No, honey. He said eye blotch.
Fair.
I would like some eye blotch. I'm just kidding, Prog.
Baked Buddhist for 5. Rules for thee, but not for me. Rules for they, not for me. I think you meant thee. Our AI is flawless. Everyone else lies a lot.
Looks like you're having trouble running your children's platform. Need some help?
Clearly they need help in more than one way. G.S. Wolfwood for 5. This is ... the exact opposite of damage control. It's an open confession. They might as well walk into the prison cells and save us all the trouble. Wouldn't that be nice?
Only if the prison cell has only if the AI in the prison told them to.
Ashes for 2. I'm pouring everyone a triple shot of bourbon. Got anything stronger?
I don't want wine.
We have. But I think
know,
we should wait till after the stream.
Yeah, probably. Oh, God.
Oh. Well, that was something.
I don't even have words.
Yeah, I am speechless as well.
That video is so bad.
Boy. Oh boy, holy crap.
Congratulations, Roblox. You have literally shot yourselves in the foot and then said, you know what? I other foot's lonely. I think I'll shoot a bullet into that one too. And then for good measure, I'll shoot my other foot again just to make sure it doesn't get jealous. And then when my other foot gets jealous, I'll shoot it again.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Drinking Steve starts with, okay, if we hit tier 1, if we hit tier 1, maybe.
Maybe, but
We haven't hit it yet. So
yeah, I'm not sure. Proctophile, how are we doing on the money?
we should probably move on to the next topic, but God, that was infuriating. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so mad. I'm so angry.
You. Especially with you, especially in your line of work. Of course you're going to be angry.
We only do what the AI tells us to do.
Oh my God. What idiots.
56. We're not getting there anytime soon.
Give us more money, pretty please.
That video deserved a bad kitty clip, maybe. Here, we'll do this clip and then we'll move on to the next topic, okay?
Okay.
That's the stuffers out of those ugly old piggybacks they are! Come on, kids, give me all your money. It's for a good cause. Me! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Pretty please? Oh, got another super. Baked Buddhist for 5. Yes, I did mean me. My mom was the English major. I am the autistic anime mermaid that reads tarot cards, lol.
That's quite a interesting
description, yeah.
I'm gonna tap out thanks for stream. Thank you for being here. Sorry it had to end off on such a
Sorry we made you suffer.
have a drink on us.
Yeah, just send the bill to the asylum front desk.
Kids are involved. That's why you were upset about the Games University thing too. Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay. Let's move on to the next topic. The next topic is lighter, guys. Let's move on to the next topic.
Much lighter. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a palate cleanser, hopefully.
Hold on, let me get it ready. All right. Ready?
Let's go.
Pirates of the Caribbean drifts on the sea.
Disney crawls back to Depp to claim victory.
A pirateless voyage is not worth the risk.
Without Johnny Depp, there is no part 6.
So, we got an update on Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Yes, the sequel, the next in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, there were actually 5 of them. No one remembers the 5th one. The 4th one, I kind of didn't think was that terrible, but whatever. 5th one, I don't remember at all. Anyways, we're potentially been getting another one for a while, and they had a bunch of different ways they were going to do it with like an all-female reboot and whatever. But the biggest problem they had was they decided that after the whole court situation with Johnny and Amber Heard, they would just boot Johnny out without knowing whether or not he was correct. And, well...
That did not end well.
Well, not for them. But, of course, because there is no pirates without Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow, he said that he would not work with Disney again unless they gave him like some obscene number of alpacas for some reason.
I think it was like 1 million or 600 or 1 million alpacas, or was it 6 million alpacas? I don't know, but they must have found the alpacas.
Well, because Jerry Bruckheimer has come out and said that he has actually spoken with Johnny Depp about this, and that if the script is decent, he thinks that Johnny Depp will come back.
Which is a good thing for us, but also not at the same time, I think. Right?
Well, here's what I would say, okay? Pirates of the Caribbean, regardless of how the movies have made money.
True. They always have.
And the thing I think the biggest problem was when they started focusing and making movies specifically on Captain Jack Sparrow rather than having him be like a side character in the movie or a supporting character, it didn't really work.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. It always worked when it was about everyone, not just a single person.
Yes, but this movie, they are apparently going to be getting Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley back. That's what they are saying. Now, I think personally there's really no reason for them to do another Pirates, but there is a reason, and I will say this. If Johnny's in it, and not just like a cameo, we're talking like an actual role, it would be the biggest middle finger to Hollywood and everybody who tried to blacklist him. And honestly, I would support it purely for that, even if the movie was crap. But I know that that sounds very counterintuitive to some of the things that I've said. But what was done to him was not fair. I'm not saying he's a saint, okay? But what was done to him was not fair.
And I am very glad that he got his vindication.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
But yeah, I no, nothing. I got distracted for a second. But yeah, as I was saying, I would like to see this because I think it would be a very big win, and I think it would be a very big middle finger to Hollywood and the Me Too movement, which I'm not saying we shouldn't believe people, but we should believe people with evidence, and clearly there was no evidence. And Amber Heard has tried multiple times to get back into the mix of things and kind of get back in and hasn't succeeded. And I think that Johnny Depp clearly fans, he's been spotted dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow multiple times when he didn't need to be. He went and visited stuff. Like, look, I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he deserves like a whole franchise, we got to reboot the entire franchise, but having one more that would kind of give him like a win.
Yeah, like a little final episode that's not number 5, because that movie was terrible.
I don't remember number 5. I remember it had involved a Triton and a bad guy who chased people.
I don't even think it could be called a movie. It was just bad.
But I would like to see this movie because I think it would be a huge sign that the Hollywood system is changing, that they're not going to let this kind of stuff slide. So for me, I would go see it purely based on that. I'm not expecting it. Be fair, also with the Pirates movies, I'm not expecting a top tier movie anymore. I'm expecting like a cool movie with some funny Jack Sparrow stuff. Like if that's what they can deliver me, it's kind of similar to Jurassic Park to me. I don't think this should be a revival of the franchise. I think this should be a finishing off, give Johnny one more win, and then kind of move on. That's what it is. Of course, it's Disney, so we know that Disney won't do that.
True.
But it would be the biggest middle finger to everybody in Hollywood who blacklisted him and made all these accusations and said all these things without actual evidence. And so I would love to see this. And the fact that Johnny is open to it is huge. And let's be honest, though, the reason he would do this is not because of Disney.
It's because of the fans.
Yeah. So I would like to see one more with Johnny Depp just for that. And I would support it just for that. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I think that this movie is more about than about being a piece of art or a movie. It's about sending a message to Hollywood that we're not going to just believe without evidence anymore. And I think that's a very important thing. I think that is come and gone. We should obviously not just ignore people, but we should believe with evidence. And I think that there's not a better case of that here, I think, than Johnny. And I think that seeing Captain Jack Sparrow sail off into the sunset one more time would be
that would be a great send off and a great way to end the franchise.
But knowing Disney, they'll bring him back and they'll have him do something, and then they'll be like leaving it open ended for something, and it'll be rebooted
or they'll do something to make him a buffoon and completely disrespect the character.
We don't know, but I think that it would be nice to see. And then after that, I'm kind of ready to just move on. And it doesn't matter what they do with the franchise after that. It's fine being dead at that point.
Yeah. Anyway, where's the rum?
Yeah. Why is the rum always gone?
You better give him his rum. Thanks in short.
Yep. We have one more topic still, but we also have some media therapy.
Yes.
There are 92 of you here. Just a reminder, you don't want to upset the master of ceremonies here. So just a reminder.
What do you think of this? You like it?
Like the stream. Like the stream.
Why is the rum always gone?
Why are the
Mr.
likes
Gibbs?
always? Why are the likes always empty?
Why are the likes always gone, YouTube? Why are the dislikes always gone? All right, we got some media therapy, and this is gonna be funny. You guys ready for some funny thing?
Yes.
Disney did something recently that was
Although I
unbelievably funny.
I do think we got a super or two. Did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay then. Never mind. Anyway.
Where are the brain cells always gone? It's the asylum. That's where brain cells go to die. Or do they?
Well,
Hold on a minute. Why is there rum in the pit of despair? I don't know. You can go and find out. Jump in and find out.
perhaps it is a pool full of rum, or perhaps someone just left it there, never to be seen
don't know.
again.
But let's get into media therapy because this is funny. Disney did something when they put out Thunderbolts on Disney Plus. Now, we
Yeah.
haven't seen Thunderbolts, but this is so unbelievably funny that we want to react to it. So here we go,
Yes.
guys. You ready for it?
Something funny!
Let me get it ready. All right. Here we go. Media therapy time.
Woo!
So yeah, Disney decided that when they put Thunderbolts out on Disney Plus, they would put out some unique posters, but something was missing on the posters, honey.
The weapons. Oh, was that a
From
spoiler?
this new Thunderbolts poster. Look at the difference. Yelena, they removed the guns from this new Thunderbolts poster. Look at the difference. Yelena's just making a fist now, and Bucky is just angrily pointing to Walker.
No, wait. Finger guns.
Pew, pew! Pew, 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 pew!
Finger guns.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Pointing to Walker. They also removed Taskmaster from the poster, so her
Yeah, now, John Walker's bracing for nothing. It's not there.
It's bracing for a ghost.
Haha, no, Ghost is over somewhere else.
her sword is edited out, and Walker's shield is unscathed. This is a bummer for Taskmaster fans since they
There are no
has
Taskmaster fans.
Yeah, I was saying
Taskmaster
Taskmaster has
dead.
fans. She has fans.
literally erased her, but I guess technically she's not part of the new Avengers for obvious reasons.
There are obvious
Because she's
reasons
dead.
being she's dead.
Why would they remove the guns?
Because Disney said, uh-oh, guns bad for children. We should remove them. We should people pummeling each other and the guy who literally gets depressed and then uses waves of darkness, but guns bad.
Yeah. Error. Logic not found. Again.
Maybe it's to get more people to watch it on Disney Plus.
It didn't work.
Do you think it'll make a difference? Let
No.
us know. I love this movie. Everyone should watch it. They removed the gun.
Guys, let's hear that again.
Should watch it. Movie. Everyone should watch it. They removed the guns from this.
He loves the movie. Everybody should watch it. You heard it here. Beard Guy says watch it.
Point and laugh. Point and
I know. You all just literally want to just drop everything right now and go watch it now.
No. Save your brains.
I will say I love this. Yelena, I'm gonna punch you. Noogie, noogie, noogie.
The original poster is much better. It's also a lot grittier.
But yeah, it looks like she's gonna give Bucky a noogie.
Are noogies even still a thing?
Here comes the wet willy.
Ugh. Those were always gross.
Bucky's like, finger guns. I gotcha.
Pew,
Gonna
pew,
drop
pew,
dead.
pew, 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 pew. Can you even hear my pew pew?
Yep.
Good.
And Taskmaster's just gone.
Good. Riddance.
I think this is so funny. It's just like, come on, Disney. You just look, whether or not it actually had guns to begin with and moved them, or it didn't have guns and they put them in, why?
Because they're stupid. It's Disney. What else did you expect?
This is so funny. Just finger guns. Pew, pew.
Ah.
Fire the finger cannons.
Dana Powell for $2. Hail Gothic Therapy. Why, thank you.
You wouldn't
Hail to
be
you.
part of the Powell group, would you? Sorry. Hopefully not. That'd be weird.
Ooh,
That'd be
some
awkward.
Deep, no, that is some deep Gothic Therapy lore. Baked Buddhist for 2. Legitly, not a word. Who is Taskmaster, lol?
Not that.
Yeah. And Proctifile for 2. $69, guys. Thanks.
Come on, guys. We gotta hit tier 1. If we hit tier 1, that'd be
We'll be
great.
happy. It will make us
Tiger
happy.
King, Rex Cars, they look so dumb holding up hands with no guns. It's finger guns, I'll have you know. Clocked in late again. It's okay, Shield Maiden. Happy to see you.
Don't worry about it.
It's like when they re-edited E.T. and changed the guns for radios so that they're pointing radios at Elliot.
I'm gonna be honest, E.T. scared me as a child. That alien was freaky.
But guys, speaking of 4Kids, people are bringing up 4Kids. If you want to see something that would be 4Kids, if we get to tier 1, we get the pot of greed.
You guys want the pot of greed, don't you? Merit 66 for 5. Have a drink on me. Why, thank you. Dana Powell for 2. Absolutely not. Or am I?
Dun dun dun.
GS Wolfwood for 5. Usually, stupid censoring like this would be reserved for movie trailers edited for approved audiences.
That's true.
Hmm.
Did we hit the goal?
I don't know. Proctifile!
Leave him be.
Sorry.
Poor guy.
Wandering Paladin has been a member for 25 months. Woo!
That is
I know
crazy. Thank you.
I know it doesn't count, but happy 25. Dude. Thank you very much. Thanks for sticking around throughout all of our craziness. And Chris Styles has been a member for 2 months. Are they going to remove the guns from the films and use water pistols now? I hope not. They already
That'd
did
be kind
that.
of funny.
Apple already did with emotes.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining Avengers Infinity War. Like, none may touch Doom. Well, I have a water gun. Splish, 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 splish. You have made Doom wet.
That would be hilarious.
I now need to see fan art of us shooting Dooms with water guns. That'd be so funny. Like, none may touch Doom. Splush.
I think you've now just given Asian Sword Master an idea.
Give me a second, jeez. But yeah, that's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
It would be so funny. Be like, I'm rusting. No, we're shooting him. I'm melting. I'm melting. Robert Downey Jr. didn't have enough iron in him. Because he eats vegan now. Zing! So he just melts. I'm melting.
Stop with this stuff.
I have no
you.
idea. I'm just good at it. I don't know.
I seriously love you, my darling.
Like, and I am Iron Doom. I am doomed. Oh no, I'm melting. I'm doomed. But yeah, we got one more topic to get to. I don't know if we hit the goal.
Neither do I.
But we have.
Woo! The Proctifile for $2. $101 now. Goal reached. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, we're gonna do the clip. And then we will move on to our last topic, and then we'll move on to the diagnosis from there. All right, guys. Yes, we will. But wait, guys, it's ready. Get ready. Tier 1 achieved.
Go.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! I summon
What an
Pot of Greed to
incredible
draw
summon.
3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice. That is what it does. Pot of Greed. Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
You know, he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No!
You don't have any... Well, you don't have any monsters, and my
Oh, he's supposed to
monsters
be here.
What? Oh, you got the Celtic Guardian.
My turn! I summon Dark Magician! I also summon Jack's Knight!
What? How? You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. It's against the rules.
You never saw this coming! I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does. It doesn't
That
do
is
that.
what it does.
It doesn't.
That's what it do, Yugi!
That does what it do.
It does what it do. I said it first.
It does what it do. I said it last. All right, let's get into our last topic here, and then we'll move on to the diagnosis of the week. I love that clip. It's so much fun.
It's a great clip. Yeah.
I don't even know what made me decide to do it. It's just people who don't know this channel is used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh channel probably doesn't get this at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Did I make that? No, I found it. It's based off of a meme, and someone made it with actual clips from the show, and I was like, yes, we got to use it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a tier 2 clip, which is Bender versus Fry from Futurama with dual monsters. So, but yeah.
So if we get another $100 before we end the stream, you guys get to see that.
Or you can go back to the other stream and see it there if you want. No pressure.
True.
All right.
But also give us your money.
Let's move on to our last topic. You ready?
Yes.
The Addams family crawls back from their tomb.
But in Wednesday's creator's hands, it could spell their doom.
2 cartoons already drag the IP through the grave.
One more betrayal, and there will be nothing left to save. Oh boy. As soon as this got announced, literally the day after my Wednesday Season 2 Part 1 review released, this gets announced, and I immediately am so furious that I write an article, and oh my god, I'm mad. I'm so mad. What?
So let's explain. Let me translate from Raven to human being. Okay. Beep, bop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. Okay. Translation complete.
Meow.
Now I can't translate cat too. Come on, pick one. Okay. So the creators of Wednesday, the Netflix show that is a decent show, but it is not a good Addams Family show. That is just how it is. You can disagree. You could enjoy the show, but it's not a good Addams Family show. It just isn't. But have come out and said that they are making an animated reboot of the Addams Family.
That it was going to be completely disconnected from the previous movies and the Wednesday show.
And I'll tell you this. I'm glad it's separated from the animated movies. Raven was so adamant that she wanted to see the animated new Addams Family movie. And I told her, are you sure you want to do it? And she was so adamant. And then we watched it. And honey, how did you feel about it?
I cried in tears of absolute heartbreak and devastation.
I can't believe they made Wednesday rebel by wearing pink and a unicorn beret, and at the end of the movie, they literally paint the house pink, and they drain the swamp in their house, and literally have where they're on a hill above a city called Assimilation, and they're weird, and they need to assimilate, and literally
a woman who's in charge of everything spreads rumors online, and literally they create an angry mob with videos of pitchforks on their phones.
Yes. So basically, let me put it this way. The movie is Twitter versus the Addams Family. But then they made a sequel, which we have not seen and have no interest in seeing.
For good reason, because it's the Addams Family at the beach in the daylight. Does that sound like the Addams Family to anybody? Huh? No!
But look, I will say this. I think that whatever they make will probably get the tone correct to some degree. The characters will not be.
No, not at all.
Because you got to give them props for the Wednesday show. They have gotten the tone pretty decent.
I mean, in the second season, yes.
No,
but...
I meant the tone of like the setting and everything, how everything looks. How, if you told me it showed me some of the things without telling me it was Addams Family, I could imagine it was Addams Family. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
It just turns out that the characters are not the Addams Family.
No, it's literally one of those things where they have an idea for a show and they just insert a popular IP into for brand recognition.
Yeah, but honestly, Wednesday is not a bad show. I just feel like, honestly, if you had substituted Wednesday for Nancy Drew with psychic powers, it would probably actually make a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion.
I share that opinion, dear. I share that
But,
opinion.
I mean, it's too soon to tell if this will be bad, but I'm not exactly hopeful, and I don't see why we even need this.
We don't.
Also, why is there a line? And I just realized, why is there a line in that poster?
It's Kitty. Their pet cat.
Oh, yeah. God, don't remind them of it exists, or they'll appear in Wednesday season 3.
True.
Oh my God, we just found out Lady Gaga's character.
Cousin It?
No, the lion.
Oh God, no, please.
Just imagine rah 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 rah.
Don't even.
No.
No.
Oh come
No,
on, that would.
No.
Rah 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 rah.
Honey, stop it!
I'm sorry, it's so funny now that I think about it. Honey, just do me a favor. You'll understand why I think it's funny. Just look at the lion and just imagine Lady Gaga's face instead of the lion face. No, but imagine it just sitting there looking like a lion with Lady Gaga.
That was a
lion
genuine.
hair.
I'm sorry, but that was a genuine reaction from me.
I know. But honestly, the Addams Family animated movies have been terrible, and Wednesday's not bad as a show. It's just not a good Addams Family show, so I don't really have any hope that they'll do a good job of this, but maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it as well. Didn't the second movie have a villain that was a chicken that transformed into like a shark or something like that?
Squid. I think a squid / kraken / something. I don't remember.
A chicken that transformed into a kraken, I'm pretty sure. Like, what?
For some reason.
I don't understand. I'm so glad we didn't watch it.
Me too. Let's never speak of it again.
Yeah. But we'll have to see how this is going to be. But not exactly hopeful.
No. I have no hope for this at all. If it's the Wednesday creators, clearly they do not know the actual Addams Family. They only focus on Wednesday, hence the name of the show. They've completely destroyed everything that makes the Addams Family a family. So I have no hope for this movie. I don't. This is just going to be another nail in the coffin of Charles Addams' legacy, and I am not happy about it.
How much do you want to bet they're going to have Jenna Ortega still voice Wednesday in it?
Please no.
How much do you want to bet?
If you make Catherine Zeta-Jones Morticia again, I will riot.
Easy, honey.
No. I'm mad. Leave me alone.
So you could say this is a bad romance. And that's where we end it. Bye now.
What the
What?
I'll admit that was a clever joke, but come on. Really?
Oh, come on. That was a clever joke. By the way, honey.
I'm
You
not
have
reading
to read
that.
it.
No.
You have to read it. It's a super chat. You have to read it.
Okay, Ashes for $2. You're welcome. I think I just killed Master with laughter. I'm sorry. What did I do? You told me to read it and I read it. Just on bleeps.
I'm crying.
You're welcome. Payback.
That was so good.
Somebody clip that, please. We need to immortalize it.
That was somebody from. That was so good.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
I'm
dear.
crying. I'm crying.
Can somebody please clip me doing that? Please, somebody.
Birdie's
Hi,
like, why are you
Puffer.
crying?
No, he's more like, why are you laughing? He's like, what's going on? Scream, sound a bird.
That was good.
You're welcome.
That segment was so needed. Yep.
I feel better now.
All better. All right. Let's get into the last topic we have here. Our diagnosis of the week, and then we'll wrap things up.
Let's also don't forget the poll.
Oh, yes. You're right.
You're welcome.
Thunder Kid. Behave.
I'm ignoring that. Sorry, I'm ignoring that.
I think he understands. Or he doesn't, but maybe he will. Okay, let's see. Aha. Okay, we have a poll. Let's get the poll done. Do we also met the goal for the super chat, so we'll get to that too.
We did? We got 20 super chats?
Wait. Asian Sword Master says I tried to just make Dr. Doom. Not sure it worked.
Show us.
Does Raven play anything you buy her? What do you mean?
Oh, you're talking about Steam games? Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with match 3 puzzles at the moment.
She loves idle games for some reason.
Master Duel. They don't require that much thinking. At the end of the day, I just want to laze.
But let me see. Hold on.
Puffer.
Birdie wants our attention.
Yeah. But we already gave him so much attention today.
I love this.
Proctafile made the clip.
I know, but look, Asian Sword Master made Dr. Jim get with finger guns.
Where?
In group therapy. I'm gonna go get Birdie. Let me get Birdie.
Okay. Funny.
Were you able to hear that?
Hear what? Is Puffer on your shoulder?
Yep.
Odin Dark says, "Speak to us, insane mortals, Puffer." No, we can't show you guys the bird. We do not yet have a Puffer
You have
cam.
anything to say? No, he's just content.
Aww, he's the most adorable little menace that ever shrieked. I love him so much. Before we got married, I bought Puffer a toy, and he has never once played with it.
That's not true. He touched it a couple times.
Yeah, but he doesn't play with it. I got him a little basketball hoop with a little ball attached to it. What is it?
Making noises.
But I can't hear them. He's too quiet.
Doesn't like when I lean over to try to get him into the mic. He doesn't like it.
Aw. Hi, Ords. Did you
Hey,
have a good
Ords.
stream?
But let's get to everything. Okay, we got
Let's read the poll.
poll here. Did you hear that? He was on my
Yes, I heard
shoulder.
that. Loud and clear.
He's saying hello.
Aw. He has no idea what's going on.
You hear him now?
Jose Taco, he sent me pictures.
But let's get into the poll here. So we have engage with the like button to clock into the night shift. Will Roblox ever take responsibility? And leading with 49% is no, it's more than a minor issue. Followed by 19% yes, no robots about it. 17% I'd rather play Minecraft. And 15% what is a Roblox?
I voted what is a Roblox because I actually don't know what they are. Like I said, I've always thought it was just knockoff Lego. Always. Forever. That's what I thought. I had no idea it was actually that popular.
Well, it's not.
Not anymore.
All right. We should probably get into the story.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's explain. Raven's thrown around the word chillant before. Now, can you explain what chillant is to them?
It is a hodgepodge of a Jewish dish that got invented when the community decided to throw all of their ingredients together for one communal hot pot for Shabbat. And that became known as cholent. It's basically an overcooked stew. You pour a bunch of ingredients in, you leave it in the crock pot overnight and for like starting the Friday morning until noon, and it's delicious.
It's got beans, potatoes, vegetables, like other stuff mixed in. It's really good.
Meat. My mom makes hers with quinoa, and it's also pretty good.
But to explain this, so it's basically overcooked stew. However, when I used to eat it after Shabbos, but Raven would not. The reason?
I grew up in a family that always threw out the leftover cholent, believing that it was not something you save.
Yes, but she wouldn't try it even. And I then I had to explain it to her. I had to figure out a way of getting her to try it. So what did I say? I said to her, "Hey, honey, have you made stew for us before?"
Yes.
And she said,
Yes.
"Have we eaten it for leftovers?"
Yes.
So this is just overcooked stew.
Oh.
That was literally the conversation. And ever since then, she's eaten it. The end.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the story.
I know, not a very great story. I
No,
still
it's
want
a
to
pretty
someday.
funny story.
No, I still want to someday tell them about the shoebox.
We'll tell them about that one next time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go put Birdie back because he
Okay.
probably wants to go back, and then
Okay.
I will.
And your
we'll do
video
the
is
diagnosis.
your video is slightly delayed from your audio.
Okay, well, nothing I can do. I'll refresh when I come back. Okay.
Sure.
Let me go put Birdie back.
Okay.
Come on, Birdie.
Okay, Peter, good night. We're about to wrap up anyway, so good luck with your studying. And Proctophile, I see your comment. Quinoa.
So, am I still lagging?
Yeah.
How about now?
Speak.
La 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 la.
No more lag.
Yay. Okay, let's finish this up.
And Proctophile, what's so funny about the way I say quinoa?
It's quinoa.
And I know it as quinoa. What's your point?
You misdiagnosis? Nope, we're getting to that right now. When will the drinking stream happen? We'll see. But let's
Maybe
get
when
into
we're
the diagnosis
offline.
of the week. Look, we've had some issues with connection today too, but it seems like for the most part we've had a pretty decent with voice, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
So? I'm from a place where it's pronounced quinoa, not keen. Kin. Sing.
Okay, let's get into the diagnosis of the week.
Sure.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week.
Where we take events from the week and relate them to a mental illness.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for this week.
Do tell.
So the diagnosis for this week is identicide.
Please explain.
So identicide is a cultural and psychological concept describing the deliberate destruction or erasure of a group, identity, or symbolic heritage. Unlike assimilation or neglect, identicide targets the defining features of the identity itself, including its values, language, legacy, and representation, until what remains is hollow, sanitized, or rewritten to serve the dominant system. In media and entertainment, identicide manifests when corporations strip away the traits that make a property, figure, or community unique, replacing authenticity with commodified imitation.
In relation to today's topics, with Roblox, identicide is exemplified by the banning and legal targeting of Schlepp, a survivor creator who exposed predators. By framing accountability as vigilantism, Roblox erases the identity of protection and truth, rewriting itself as the sole arbiter of safety while silencing the authentic survivor voice.
With Pirates 6, identicide is exemplified by Disney's attempt to erase Johnny Depp from the Pirates franchise, only to discover the series cannot survive without him. Their desperation to bring him back is less about honoring what he built and more about resuscitating a dead brand they destroyed by cutting him out.
And with the Addams family, identicide is exemplified by the repeated sanitation of the Addams legacy, transforming its macabre and satire into family-friendly parody. Each reboot chips away the identity Charles Addams created, replacing Gothic wit with hollow spectacle until the family becomes a brand husk.
And that's why we feel this is a great diagnosis for this week.
I agree. This one was an amazing find, my dear.
Yeah, I didn't even know this existed. It was a great one.
Uh-huh.
All right. I think we cleared up everything. Hopefully this stream has been passable. I know we still had some technical issues. I'll try to see what I could do to fix those. There's not much I can do on my end. I'll see what I can do. But I think the biggest issue right now is there's something going on with just either StreamYards or there's just too much going on my computer. But hopefully that won't be the case. At some point, I'll see what I can do to make this better. We'll keep you updated on the avatars as things move forward with that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Indeed. So, until next time, happy nightmares!
TikTok, the stream ends with midnight chimes. Pixelated therapy, cross digital lines. Hit subscribe for the void to make sense. Comment your woes, a form of recompense. Like the shadows merge in the twilight's haze, our channel's a refuge, a weird therapy maze. Can't pay a shrink, we got you fam. Laughs and guidance in this goth jam. Like the video break, the algorithm style, share with your crew. Escape life's hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace of humor as a cure. Own the night with our ghastly delight. Vendor of laughs in the negative light. Darker than your overcooked roast. Sub to the channel that you love the most. Built holes, it's the end time fair. But your issues, leave them right there. Strings of crypt, bury your dread. Return tomorrow for the undead.
I think it was Dostoevsky who said, "Later,